All right. One of the most common questions that I get when gals notice I'm getting a little older, and things are changing hormonally for me. Am I in perimenopause? Is that close? How do I know? What should I look for? And I'm going to go through a list of some things that can shift and change in your system. But I'm also going to go back through that list and talk about other reasons that those symptoms can be happening, because one of the most common things that I see from women when we do hormone testing, when we do Dutch testing, is that they'll think, oh, well, this happened, so it's got to be perimenopause. And we look at their hormone levels and I'm like, actually, no. It's these other things. So you may be thinking, oh, my hormones are shifting and changing, so I must shift and change what I'm doing, and you're targeting hormones and you're not targeting the right thing. So here we go. I'm just going to dive into this. I'm Dr. Beth Westie, women's health and hormone expert, author of the books The Female Fat Solution and The Female Menopause Solution, talking about how to eat for your hormones in your cycle. Those are on Amazon, so great resources for you. I also have a podcast called The Female Health Solution, and then my YouTube channel is called Dr. Beth Westie. So you can subscribe to stay updated on all the things. So perimenopause. What age does this start is different for everybody, right? Can this be related to genetics or how, soon your mom went into menopause? Yes, right? But also know that your diet, lifestyle, history of illnesses, traumas, things like that, an overall stress level do impact how early your body goes into menopause. And perimenopause can last a year or 10 years. That doesn't seem fun. No, it doesn't, and it's not correct. So, what are we looking for here? What are we looking for here, right? Overall, you're looking for some type of period change, right? A period change. Now, this can mean that it's longer. It can be heavier, right? Something like that. Yes, that can absolutely be perimenopause. You can also have some hot flashes, night sweats. That says night sweats, sloppily. Yeah, hormones shift and change, and it changes how your body regulates your internal body temperature. Other things that can change are mood swings, and even your overall anxiety level. Going into perimenopause and having those shifts and changes happen, I'm dropping markers, can impact your overall anxiety levels. This is true, right? You can also have a change in sleep. Now, I'm saying change in sleep because for some people, they just have straight up insomnia, right? Like, I cannot sleep. But for some people, it's like, I have trouble getting to sleep. And for other people, I have trouble staying asleep. Those are two different things. But still, a change in sleep that can come about because of perimenopause. Now, the last thing is decreased libido and having some dryness. This is because of the drop in estrogen, right? And there is a drop in your androgen levels as well. So these are symptoms that can be happening in your system if you are in perimenopause. Absolutely. Again, we do Dutch testing, make sure we know what your system's doing, because if you have changes in your cycle, right, this can be because of other things, right? Like your liver needs to function better, something like that. So this can be, I'm just going to write here, liver. Some other thing in your system is not working correctly. This can be due to, underlying cause of stress. Same thing here, stress. Cortisol impact here. Mood swings, also stress. It's great, right? Yeah. Change in sleep, guess what? Stress. Cortisol patterns, melatonin levels. Yes, that can also do that. Oh, this one, androgens or testosterone. Now, this one for testosterone changes, does that naturally decrease as you go into perimenopause, into menopause? Yes, but it doesn't mean it should change drastically, right? To have a slight change, yes, but not to have no libido at all. That's not normal, right? So we have to look at what's going on and what's causing this, right? Because some type of symptom can have more than one reason that you're having that symptom. But if you're like, oh yeah, I checked, right, there can be more than things than this as well. These are like the main things that people have when they're in perimenopause. So that's the list. That's the list. Now what do we do about this, right? I know what you're thinking, like, okay, yeah, gosh, I'm following, I'm tracking. Now what? Now what? Because the other thing that can happen as all these things are happening is that you gain weight and have trouble losing it. Yeah. So we want to make sure your liver is working correctly. We're managing and moderating stress levels, and that we're doing everything to support your androgen levels, your testosterone levels, as well as helping your system function better. We do that through when we do hormone testing. We get to see exactly what's going on in your system, so we can target it specifically to make sure your system is getting and keeping a better result. Now, another thing that I use that has been so helpful for things like hot flashes, night sweats, sleep issues, mood swings, period changes, my tinctures, Estero Balance, which you take days 1 through 14, and then Progestero Balance, days 15 through 28. This is fantastic for helping regulate your cycle when it starts to change, right? And then I also love my Adrenal Balance. Again, this is formulated for the female body to help your stress response when your hormones shift and change as well. They're tinctures, they're glycerin based, so they are non-alcoholic. You just put them on your tongue, or you can put them in water or tea or coffee or something and drink that every day. Amazing changes can happen in the body. So that's what I got for you guys today. Please let me know if there's any other questions you have or any other guidance you need. You can always leave a comment below these videos. I do check the comments, or if you want, send me an email. Ask me a question directly, or if you'd like to see me deep dive on one of these topics, absolutely just let me know what you want to see for a video and I will put it on my list. All right, have a great rest of your night, and I will see you later.